Welcome back to the channel. And what I'm about to say, man, I'm being real. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. What I'm about to say gonna get a head put out on me. But hey, get in line. Get in line. But Marvin Sapp, or however you say his name, y'all know who that is? The pastor that got arrested on 15 counts of kidnapping because he kidnapped his church members, held them hostage in the church until he got his $40,000. Talking about ushers, close the doors, lock the doors, basically nobody leaving until you get the money. Now we know what you pastors do with that money. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. Because God, tithes mean you bring stuff to the church store. So like, let's say if I was to go to church and I take a case of diapers, that's me paying my tithes because I'm giving it to the church, and a member that might be down on her luck may need a case of diapers for her baby. Down on her luck, they can get her a case of diapers. That's me paying my tithes. I'll put the offerings in there just to make it really sound good. But we know what you all pastors do with this money. This is why I don't trust pastors and ministers and all that. Like it's all a scam. Church is not about God anymore. It's a business. And I started really peeping this over the last year, man. Churches, I'm finna put it like this. Churches, they will lie to you. They will lie on you. They will extort you, and they will kidnap you. Like, come on, bro. Like, you bring in thousands of dollars every Sunday. Let's say Sunday you bring in 3,000. Let's say the following Sunday 5,000. That's $8,000. Let's say the following Sunday another 6,000. That's over 10 G's. And let's say they go for 4 Sundays. That's over 20 G's you bringing in a month, tax-free. Tax-free at that. Now, do some of the money go towards the church? Yeah, because you got to keep the lights and stuff on. But look at what these people are driving. My pastor's driving around in Bentleys and these nice-ass cars and got these 6 bedrooms, 4 bathroom houses out in the suburbs. You know where that money going to. Church is not about God no more. It's a business. Church is a business. It's all about your money. They don't give a fuck about you. Churches do not give a fuck about you. It's about your money. What you can bring in. You ain't bringing in no money, to the back of the church you go. I know one person, her Wi-Fi was off. Now she go to church every Sunday. A couple months ago, her Wi-Fi was off. Why she couldn't go to the church and ask, hey, can I get a few dollars to pay my Wi-Fi bill for my baby? You know, so my baby can, play her games and stuff. But yet you go every Sunday, you give them your money, you get extorted giving them your money every Sunday, and they can't help you. Churches, bro, I remember churches used to actually be a pillar of the community. I remember they actually, like when I was a kid, my mom was taking me to the church, First Baptist over there on Roosevelt, right off Keeler. I don't know how they operate now. I haven't been there since I was 9 years old, over 20 years. But I remember they used to help people of the community. I remember they used to go out and look for lost souls and bring them into the church. What church you know that's doing that now? Not a one. Not a one. They not going out there looking for lost souls. They not going out there trying to help the community. They not doing none of that. They not doing none of it. It's about, hey, come on in, nigga. Oh, you ain't got no money? All right, wait. You can stay here. Because, they really not supposed to turn people away and kick people out, but they do. They do. But low-key in the back of their minds, they think, hey, this motherfucker ain't gonna work out. This motherfucker ain't got no money for us. That's all it is. It's about your money. They lying to you, reading out the government's book, a page that the government wrote. right? Now, tell me this. How the hell you know more about God than I do? Because the government said you do? How the hell you tell me what God said about me? Why God didn't tell me when I got a direct line to God? That's why I say these churches are maybe some churches. Most of them a scam. I've been through this. I've experienced this. I've seen this, right? They will, like I said, they will lie to you, lie on you, kidnap you, and extort you, and tear your family apart. Churches, they skeptical. They sketchy as hell. Now, I can have church in my house every day. I get in my Bible every day. That's my church. Why do I have to wait till a Sunday or like Wednesday or Thursday to worship God? Why I just can't worship him on my own time? But I got to get on when you say get on at the exact time. Church is too damn organized. Charleston White said that. Church is too damn organized. How you gonna tell me what time it started to worship God? It's stupid. But after this, we just supposed to go back to doing this. No, you don't just worship God for 2 hours and then that's it for the day. No, you worship him, you thank him every day. You pray to him. I pray to him 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, and night. Sometimes 4 times a day because I pray in the evening. Most of the time, 3 times a day, I pray to God. You telling me these churches tell you, yeah, you can only pray to God. It's getting cold, temperatures dropping. You telling me these churches telling you, you can only pray to God, but you can't worship him. You can only worship him on the days that they say you can worship him. No, that's too goddamn organized, bro. That's too damn organized. Ain't no way in here you gonna tell me when I can worship the Lord. No. Marvin Sapp really showed. Marvin Sapp, you really showed. You really took it to the extreme for that money. Damn, that Benz over there flying up. You really took it to the extreme for some money, bro. You kidnapped your church members for that money. I understand all these pastors, they lie. They got their ministers who lie for them, who extort the members for them for that money. But goddamn, you took it to another level. You kidnapped the church. You kidnapped the entire church for this. Bro, that's a new level. That's a new level of scam right there. That's the newest level of scam. You kidnapped the church. That ain't cool, bro. That is not cool. I definitely hope you go to jail for a long time. Cause, man, these pastors, they out of hand. I couldn't trust a pastor now, no way, because too many of them been caught in sexual allegations with kids. And then this, even though it's a rule, but like nobody really follows it. Ranking members are not supposed to have sexual contact with members of the church. But they do it all the time. Then they lie, then they cheat, they steal. Like, yeah, it's too messy. It's too messy, bro. It's way too messy. And y'all be like, oh, come on to church. Yeah, so you can fucking rob me without a gun? So you can kidnap me for some money? Nah. I'd rather be kidnapped by some professional kidnappers than somebody who's supposed to be a pillar of the community, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm being real. I'd rather be kidnapped by some professional kidnappers, right? Than to be kidnapped by a goddamn pastor that's money hungry. Bro, yeah. It's crazy work. That's diabolical work. Man, I'm finna drop a part 2. Catch y'all in the next video.